Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is Petey Proudlock, and it is the player ratings from that absolute pile of horseshite performance against Leicester City yesterday down at the King Power Stadium. That was a great opportunity after getting that win against Burnley to see what we can do. But no, it's still there, the same old rubbish. It's still there. I mean, second half particularly, it was laughable, man. Absolutely laughable. We couldn't be bothered. And again, and what really has annoyed me this, right, as well, you look, Leicester City, right, their defence has been terrible lately. It's been awful. They have to make an early substitution in the game because Johnny Evans gets an injury. They take him off, they bring Sumer on to go into centre midfield, and they drop Wilfred Ndidi at the back. And we don't even bloody test it out. It's absolutely shocking. And some of them players really need the finger pointed at as well. JAMAAL LASCELLES, he needs to go. We need to sell him. Absolutely pathetic he's been lately. Absolute rubbish. Captain my friggin' arse at this football club. No chance. I mean, it was a dive by Madison, but Lascelles could have went to the referee and say, I never touched him. And then VR could have a look at that and they could chalk that penalty off. But no, JAMAAL LASCELLES just stands there looking like an absolute plum because of what he did before that. Not clearing his lines, trying to play out from the back. And look what happened. Leicester capitalised on it, and there you are. ASM has been really getting on my nerves lately. The way he's hogging on the ball far too many times. He's got numerous opportunities to make a pass, and he doesn't bloody do it. He's not being a team player at this moment of time. He's trying to see what he can do, and now he's getting found out. He really, really is. He's getting found out at this moment of time. ASM. And after full time, he just trottled down the tunnel rather than come to thank the fans who travelled all the way down there for that. A lot of people are saying drop him. Not a bad shout, in my opinion. It really, really isn't. Joe Willock. What is going wrong with him as well? This is turning into a Kennedy 2.0 situation. I mean, is he not looking from what he did from last season and trying to build on it? It's absolutely shocking. Just pathetic. And again, I just said what I need. The second half, it was laughable. And just coming out with the King Power, absolutely annoyed again. Because we haven't built on something we did against Burnley when we won. And this is a perfect opportunity. Leicester weren't good yesterday. They just made it easy for us. And got round our brain-dead defence. Jesus, my word. And I dread to think what is going to happen against Liverpool on Thursday down at Anfield. I really, really dread to think what will happen. We could get absolutely murdered in that game completely. Particularly if we persist with JAMAAL LASCELLES and some of those players, again, who really, really down-tooled yesterday in the game. Massively. Salah, Mane will be rubbing their hands when they come to play us. Because they'll stick quite a few goals past us. No doubt about that. If we don't sort this out massively. Fernandes, what has he got to do to try and get a chance in the team now? I mean, put the spit to one side and say to him, we need you in the side. Oh, our captain's not performing at all. My word. I mean, I'm still pissed off from what I am yesterday, and I'm sure other fans will be as well. And also, the likes of Paul, Archer, Adam Pearson, who just came out of that ground yesterday, absolutely infuriated. My God. Well then, it is player ratings time now. So start off in goal, Martin Dubravka. And he couldn't do out about the goals. Absolutely no chance. His catching was a lot more better coming when the crosses were coming into the box. But again, just nothing couldn't do out about the goals because our absolute brain-dead defence again. So Martin Dubravka, he gets a 5. Now the back four, right back spot, Javier Manquillo, and it wasn't good at all. I mean, there was times he could have got the ball into the box and he did the opposite completely and didn't do it. And that was really frustrating yesterday because he's been one of our improved players at this football club. But that wasn't great out there yesterday. So Javier Manquillo, he gets a 4. Left back spot, JAMAAL Lewis, and again the same. But again, he must have been so frustrated at times when he could have received the ball from ASM. He probably would have been so frustrated at that. But he was caught out a few times as well. So JAMAAL Lewis, he gets a 4 as well. Now the centre-back role. So first of all, Fabian Schär, it wasn't great, but I don't think he was helped because of our useless captain yesterday. Trying to cover his tracks because he was simply not doing what he was supposed to be doing. And that is really frustrating. It really, really is. So Fabian Schär, he gets a 4 as well. And now on to our captain, JAMAAL Lascelles. Do not get me started with this bloke anymore. He's needs to be sold. He's been awful this season. He's not a captain, and he's completely down-tooled. I know I said it wasn't a penalty, but the rest of his game was absolutely diabolical. Time to go. Get him sold. Useless. Time's up at this football club now. Absolutely abysmal it was from him. JAMAAL Lascelles, it's a big fat 0. Now the centre midfield role. So first of all, Jonjo Shelvey. And it wasn't great. Some of his passing was a little bit wasteful, I thought. As well. And that's been disappointing because Shelvey's been really good under Eddie Howe. But it wasn't great yesterday, so it's a 4 for Shelvey as well. And alongside him, and that's Joe Willock. And I've said this is a Kennedy 2.0 situation right now. It is. I mean, why is he not looking from what he was doing last season? How weird, man. We've paid the money to bring you back to the football club for a reason. Try and start showing it again on the pitch. Jesus Christ. I think I'll be looking to take him out against Liverpool as well. Joe Willock, he gets a 1. Now onto the out on the wings. So first of all, right-hand side, and it was Miggy, and it wasn't good at all. Nothing was paying off. Really. Final product was just non-existent, and it wasn't great as well. And he's been there's a lot of fans have been very critical of him as well. They really, really have, because it's not been good enough at all. Miggy, he gets a 4 from me as well. Left-hand side, and that was ASM. And I've said it so many times about him hogging on the ball for too long. Make the pass! Not hard! Plenty of opportunities. But no, you try to be so-called clever, and you're getting found out massively now. He's getting found out massively. Other teams are now looking at him as the main threat and thinking, right, we've seen what he's been doing lately. There's a chance to target him and win the ball off him. And it's getting really on my nerves now because there is something in ASM, but he's not being a team player. He's just doing it for himself, and that's not what we want at this football club. No chance. ASM, it's a 1 from me. It's a 1 from me. Because I was just sick and tired of him just holding on the ball for too long. And I've said, people right beside us were chanting at him, Maxi, pass the ball. And now I'm going to go on to the 2 up front. So first of all, Joe Linton, and again, the only bright spark in the game yesterday. Coming back to win the ball. Only player who looked like he gave a shite yesterday. He really did. And again, we've been delighted with his work rate lately. Joe Linton, his holder play has been good as well. And he had to come back so many times because none of our other players could be friggin' arsed to try and help out. And it's not good enough. It's just not good enough. But again, he did well again yesterday, Joe Linton. Bright spark. Only player who wanted to do something out on that pitch yesterday. So he gets a 6 from me. And now, alongside him, Callum Wilson. And half the time was even there. But again, not help when there's no service there to him at times. He lost the ball at times as well. And yeah, it just wasn't good enough yesterday from him at all. So Callum Wilson, he gets a 4. Now, the substitutions. So first, I made 2 at the same time. So that was Ryan Fraser and Jacob Murphy, and they were trying to do something throughout the game. Though both of them were trying to get crosses into the box, as well. So maybe I would be looking to get possibly both of them in against Liverpool on Thursday. Both of them are going to get a 5. And the last substitution, and that was Matt Ritchie, but he wasn't on for very long at all, so I'm not going to mark him. And now I'm going to go into Eddie Howe, and he gets a 4. Why persisting with JAMAAL LASCELLES still, who's not a captain? He looks brain dead at the moment, and his gameplay is all over the place at the moment. And as I've said, his time should be now up very soon. We should look to get him on and get new centre-backs in this football club now, because we're certainly needed them. He's cost him goals massively now. He really, really is. So that is why I'll give Eddie Howe a 4, and he should be looking into that to try and take some of them players out of the start lineup who have just simply not been performing at all as well. So that is my player ratings. Let me know down in the comment section as always. Do you agree with what I've gone with? If you were to change, let me know as always, and why. Tonight, 8 o'clock, World of Sport TV. It is the 4 Horsemen of the Toon, so we're going to have a laugh on there tonight to try and cheer us up a bit after... 2 of us, myself and Paul, went down there to watch that absolute garbage yesterday. So we'll hopefully have a nice laugh and cheer ourselves up a bit tonight. As well, there'll be a preview for the Liverpool game coming up this week as well, either tomorrow or Wednesday. And I've also got PD's football live show. I know I did have to cancel it from last week, but I did schedule it for this Friday, but I might have to look at changing that again, so I might look to bring that on Wednesday. So there you are. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to give this video a like, drop your comments in as always. It's always good to get your thoughts and opinions, and please subscribe if you haven't checked me out before as well. And I shall catch us all tonight at 8 o'clock. Yeah, we were just all infuriated coming out of the King Power Stadium yesterday. It was a great chance to try and build on that win against Burnley, but no, the same old crap is still there.